All right, fellow hams, this is a 2023 Ram 1500 crew cab, and I'm working on putting my new Yaesu, let's see, it's an FTM-200DR in the back here for a remote install. Couldn't really find a good place under my front seats, a little too much equipment, and I have the center console, so no place to put it there. So I fabricated this bracket. Yeah. This is under the rear seat, so that's what the back seat looks like. What I did was I took a piece of L bracket steel. I notched out on each end to fit around these humps that the seats are mounted to, and I took some of the excess and I made little ears out of it and I welded it together. Yeah, I'm not a good welder. Where they say a grinder and paint makes me the welder I ain't. Yeah, looks like I need more grinding and more paint. But anyway, it works, it's solid. I put a hole right through here and a bolt, and a hole right through here and a bolt. And this thing is solid, absolutely solid. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna mount the radio right here. And I'm gonna run all of my wiring up to the front for a remote install. All right, so we went ahead and we mounted the bracket that came with the radio. Just drilled some holes through the bracket that I fabricated, bolted it down with the included hardware. And what I'll do, oh, that's an extra piece. What I'll do is I'm going to set this in, and we'll just slide it into place. Plug that right there. And then got plenty of room for the seat to shut. So what I'll also show you is how I ran the wires. So in this particular Ram 1500, I have the floor storage. So I pulled out the bolts in the floor storage unit. I pulled the whole plastic assembly out. And once you have that out, you can get right under the carpet along the edge. So I've got wires running under the carpet. There's a seam right here under the driver's seat. It goes right along here. And it comes out of this hole that was already in the carpet from installation. I didn't cut any more holes. So I've got the antenna coming out, I've got the remote cable coming out, I've got the power cable actually coming out behind, and yeah, I've got some extra wire here. I might trim that down sometime. But yeah, that's how it gets hooked up. I'll also show you how I did the antenna. Let's see here. So I'll link to the mount that I used. Now, I don't love that it's rusting, so I might put some epoxy paint on that. But you could see I've also adapted it. Originally, it stood with this piece up at the top, the antenna bolted on the other way. But because I work in a place where I have a parking garage, I needed to put it the other way. And even just spinning it around didn't quite do the trick, so I had to lower it and put another hole in. And that was enough to get me the clearance. So I run that wire right under my liner right here, right out the back, and then there's another hole in the bed that I fish it all the way down. And then it drops out right at the bottom of the bed. I run the wire over, so now we're under the cab. And then there's this little plastic plug. I'm guessing that this little plastic plug is where maybe the power would come out if I had the power running boards. But it's just a plug. So I went ahead and just drilled a hole. I put some shrink tubing on the antenna wire to protect it, and put it right up under the carpet. So it comes up under the carpet, just behind that tub. So all the wires kind of run through the same general area. Now up at the battery, it's connected to the battery just how you'd expect. Now, the wire it came with wasn't long enough, so I ended up buying some really cool cable. You can see this black cable here. It has both the positive and the negative running in one cable, but I have it plugged in. I spliced in a new, I guess it's a blade fuse, so I spliced that in. I've got myself hooked up to positive, I've got myself hooked up to negative. And how I got this through the firewall is, if you look back here, you see the harness, main harness kind of running through here. It may be difficult to see, but there's a little black nubby that was sticking out. And it was just the right size. And I really wish I could show you this. There, you can see it right there. Right through that nubby. I checked to make sure there was nothing in it before I cut it open. But once I cut it open, I was able to put a little lubricant on the end of the cable and push it right through. What this looks like from the other side is it comes out. If you reach your hand right between this giant cable thing, I guess harness connector, and then this giant harness connector, you get your arm kind of right up in there, you can feel it. And you'll see, I ran my cable right down to behind the carpet. You can see that it goes up, again, behind the carpet, and then it really just follows along with the center console all the way to the middle, where it pops out and then joins the carpet seam.